Welcome to the 336 Pull-Up Podcast. I am Frank Styles.
It's your boy Stevie Kicks.
What's happening, Stevie?
Ain't nothing, man.
Hey, Super Bowl weekend, bro.
Yes, it is, man. I'm not excited.
You're not?
Nope.
Why aren't you excited about the Super Bowl, man?
If my boys didn't get knocked out.
You got the GOAT Tom Brady playing, though.
Yeah, but if my boys didn't get knocked out the last minute, I would have been all good.
Come on, man.
But since they got knocked out the last minute, I don't even care too much for it.
Yeah, but, I'm not knocking your team or anything like that, but, people going to be like, yo, I'm tired of Stevie complaining about his team not being in the bowl, bro.
All right, you know what?
You got to start rooting. You got to start rooting for something else. I'm just saying.
Since you say that,
I'm just saying, man.
I guess I am excited.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
You ain't said nothing about Super Bowl, bro. Like, are we doing wings? Are there any wings being partaken of?
Hey, bro, this might be the first year we don't have damn wings.
Come on, man.
It might be, man.
I
don't know. We might do something different. I don't know, bro.
No. What, you gonna have a rack of lamb out there or something?
That actually sound good. Shit. As long as we don't do sushi. You know folks do sushi.
What?
Yeah, man.
Do sushi for what, though?
I have no idea.
That's nasty.
That is gross.
Sushi is nasty, period.
It is.
I don't know.
Wait. No. Sushi is good.
No. The only one I like is the roll, the shrimp roll.
Cooked sushi's good. Raw sushi is terrible.
But cooked sushi would just be fish.
That would be like the crunchy. I don't even remember the names of them shits, but like the damn dragon rolls and shit.
I don't know anything. Well, I definitely don't want to eat no fucking dragon.
I
don't think I want to eat anything called dragon, bro.
For real.
But the shrimp roll that I had the one time that I did have so-called sushi, it really wasn't sushi because it was a shrimp. Shrimp roll was delicious.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I see people just like killing it.
I can't do it.
I don't do it. I'm not a fan.
I'm good.
Well, it is the 336 Pull-Up Podcast, episode 57. It is going down. By the time you guys hear this, it will be Monday, and you will know who the Super Bowl champs are.
Right. Hopefully, it's who you wanted it to be.
Absolutely. And for those of you that gamble,
man,
some of y'all might be waking up this morning like,
Some people was going to sleep watching Bad Beats on Sports Center. SVP Bad Beats.
Bad Beats.
Man, you ever watch it? Oh, this shit is terrible.
It's terrible. What does he do?
Be like, people be having money on the line and shit like that, like Vegas and all that. It'd be like 11, like 5. The spread would be 5 or something like that. Motherfucker get like 6 points. Like, nigga, by 1 point, I'll just miss out on like $100,000. Like, yo, Bad Beats.
Bad Beats. Well, I tell you what. First of all, that's why you got to bet. If you're gonna bet somebody, you got to bet straight up.
Yeah.
Never bet with the point differential.
Man.
Because that's where you get killed at.
Yeah.
The point differential kills you every single time, bro. Because listen, you miss it by 1 point, you lose.
Man, that's it.
I'm just saying. That's why I don't. So when someone starts talking about points, I'm like, nope. We go straight up with it. We go straight up. But if you're talking about a point differential, not happening.
I just keep it straight. Just bring the dice out. We could do CeeLo. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5, 6, whatever, bro. Just bring the dice, the gambling card. I can't do it. Spreads, motherfuckers talking about spreads and this and that.
Yeah. That's what makes it worse.
Just give me the good old who's gonna win, who's gonna lose bet. Like, I'll bet that. Like,
right, exactly.
Motherfuckers start talking about Brady's gonna rush for a half a yard. Is the punter gonna throw a pass? Like, what? Like, nah.
You're stupid. Is the punter gonna throw a pass?
Yeah. Like, I was looking at somebody's joint. Like, they
so they gamble on that as well.
They gamble on all types of shit. Dude had like part of his shit was Brady's gonna rush for at least a yard. I'm like, so I Googled like how many times did Brady rush the football this year? It was like 26 times.
First of all,
or it was 26 times he rushed for 26 yards this year.
First of all, Brady runs all out 12-2-40.
Right,
That's number one.
Like, come
That's
on.
number one. So why would anybody want to bet on that? Hey, but you know what? The odds in Vegas, they take bets on. They took bets on if Trump was going to be reelected too.
The Fox Super 6 app, bro. They was fucking betting on that shit too, yo. I did. They was like, yo, they did a bet.
That is hilarious.
They did a bet on who was gonna say the word Georgia the most.
Really?
Out of Trump and Biden, who's gonna say Georgia the most? I think Trump said Georgia the most.
Fools bet on anything, bro. You bet on two roaches running down the
yeah, right. They will, and that's the two roaches, not two roaches.
You just put them right beside each other and just.
That's just the hood. That's some hood shit.
That's
right
what I'm saying, man.
Hood Olympics.
Hood Olympics, bro. Get you some roaches. Get you a couple of spiders. Hurlers. Get you a couple of them big black ants that come out during the summertime.
Oh damn! Shit, man.
You gotta go.
Worse than the roaches sometimes.
I'm saying, man, it's crazy, but I don't know, man. Who was your pick again that we had when we were on the Savory Show? Shout out to the Savory Show.
Yeah, shout out Savory.
Yep.
I'm going Tampa though. I want time to take it.
Okay, you were going Tampa. That's right. I went Kansas City, so we'll see.
I can't hop on the Mahomes wave, man. Like the Kansas City wave.
Yeah, it's not a wave for me. It's just I've seen Tom Brady has shown that he can be beat. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on who shows up, what's happening, who's going to do what. But I think it will definitely be a good. Well, by the time everybody hears this, it's going to be a great game.
But
or it was a great game.
Do it though, bro.
I'd be happy for him. I saw a funny commercial that he's probably going to be pushing out for tomorrow.
Okay.
Or from this, for Sunday. While we're recording this, it's Saturday. But by the time everybody hears this, they'll see the commercial. It's him and Gronk.
Yeah.
And they said, he's like, yo, they show him talking to Gronk on like a FaceTime. And he's like, yo, Gronk, what should I do, man? I don't know what I should do. He's like, man, Gronk's on the golf course. Yeah, you should just go ahead and retire, da-da-da-da-da. And then he's like, they were like, what Tom thinks he hears when he has a bad connection. And he's like, man, yeah, you should just come on down here to Florida, and I might even join you.
You know what I'm saying?
Next thing you know, he's up at the board. He's up at the podium like, yeah, I'm not retiring. I want to play here in Florida. And he's like, yo, Gronk's going to come with me. Gronk's like, what? That's a commercial.
That's a Super Bowl. They gave you a little peep.
I think it is.
Peep joint.
I think it is. It's probably going to be a long because sometimes they do them joints like little mini movies.
Little preview joint. I seen a couple of them on what was that Friday? I seen a couple sneak peek joints. It's going to be some good commercials this year.
Yeah. Usually Doritos always has a banging commercial.
Them and Bud Light.
Yeah. Those two companies definitely. Frito-Lay and Bud Light. They lay it down with this.
The number one Super Bowl commercial. I forgot how many years running because they like do that like a poll or whatever, like they vote on which is the best Super Bowl commercial of all time.
Okay.
And which one do you think is the best Super Bowl commercial?
Probably the Clydesdale's horses for the Bud Light, right?
Yeah, that's the number one Super Bowl commercial of all time.
I kind of figured that was the one because that was really popular. They always got the horses looking all. Them Clydesdale, those are expensive horses, bro.
Hell yeah.
Them shits is they said a Clydesdale can run anywhere between $800,000 to $1 million.
That's a fucking Bugatti.
I was like, wow. Somebody that owns 4 of them,
nigga. If I own 4 of them damn horses, I'm doing real good in life. I ain't worried.
That's
about
what I'm
nothing.
saying, man. Do you know how much money you have to own a horse?
Enough money to not give a fuck.
Like, exactly. A horse. You have to feed it. You have to, like anything else, maintenance. You got to have a saddle. When if it's gonna be one of those racing horses, or if you're just gonna ride the horse or whatever. But man, they are expensive. Stupid. Yeah, they eat a lot too, bro.
Why do you want a horse?
I don't know. Like
First of all, that motherfucker might kick you. Like,
I don't know about him kicking you, but
motherfuckers like us, we don't need a horse.
No.
If we had all the money in the world,
a horse would not be something that I purchase.
Man, I just want a big ass house. I want 30 acres. I want a ranch for what? Niggas, what do you want a ranch for? Niggas be like, I want a ranch. Why?
They ain't gonna cut grass.
They ain't gonna cut the grass. Exactly. That's number one.
They're not gonna cut the grass.
You ain't gonna cut the grass.
No.
You're not gonna feed your horses.
Nope.
You're not gonna wash your motherfuckers.
Horse is gonna be all mangy.
Your horse is gonna be mangy and shit in your neighbor's yard and shit.
And then who's gonna pick up the poo?
Not you.
Horse poo is a whole nother level from a dog, bro. I don't care how big a dog you got. Like a horse poo,
whole nother level.
It's a whole nother level. That's like 3 or 4 levels up, level. Man. That's crazy.
Niggas don't need horses, man.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you say something about niggas always talking about they want to buy a ranch, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I guess this person on TikTok was real estate, a realtor, and she put, me, and she had the words up there that come up on the video or whatever, and it was like, "Are you pre-approved?" She came up, she's like, "Are you pre-approved?" The person was like, "Yeah, for $120,000." Lady goes, "What are you looking for?" She's like, 6-bedroom. The 4.5 baths. And she was looking like, "That's not no. You ain't getting that for $120,000.
No, 120 damn thousand. What did you?
She's trying to get a mansion, bro.
Yeah,
6 bedrooms, bro.
For 120,000.
For 120,000.
Where you staying at?
You need to go ahead and you need to go heading up that.
Right.
If you talking about 6 bedrooms, you're looking at probably $275,000 to $350,000.
Yeah.
So I don't know what people come up with their numbers, bro, what their expectations are.
She never had shit.
Yeah, like, what are you?
Got 100,000. She thinking it's like $1 million. Like I'm on 6 bedrooms,
out here,
6 bathrooms. Like
you can get all that if you live in the hood.
Jacuzzi. Right.
You want to go ahead and live in the hood?
So
put the house in there
in the projects.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely get that in the projects.
Yeah, you got you.
That's nuts, man. But so a lot of stuff's been going on in entertainment news. I don't know if you heard about this. I had wanted to ask you about it last week, but didn't get a chance to. Have you heard the situation about T.I. and Tiny?
I heard a little bit about it. I didn't read into it, but I see today that they canceled the fucking show because the T.I. family and shit.
Yeah. That was still coming on?
There's more allegations. Like, yo.
People coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, like, y'all just been running trains on people? Like, y'all.
Sounds like it's a whole smear campaign going on back there.
Like, what the hell going on with y'all?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Then T.I. trying to get on camera and do all that talking he be doing, all trying to sound all fucking smart. You know that nigga's a teacher at the University of Clark University?
No, he's not,
like
bro.
that?
Don't tell me that, bro.
And guess what he teaches?
Tell me that. Tell me that,
he's
bro.
a fucking. He's a prof. They said
no.
They use that.
Oh, you motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Hey, man,
I can't believe
don't
that,
shoot
man.
the messenger.
I can't believe that, man.
Don't put the case on me. I'm just letting you know. I'm sorry. They didn't say teacher. He's a professor.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care. I don't care how many big words he uses. He sounds stupid when he says them.
Stupid.
And I like Tip. That's my guy. I'm a supporter of Tip.
Guess what he's teaching?
What is he teaching, bro? Don't tell me he's teaching anything English or English literature or vocabulary or none of that shit, bro. Because I'm not. Don't tell me that, bro.
The history of trap music.
The history. Okay.
I was just wanting to see what you.
I was gonna say, man, don't insult my intelligence, Stevie.
English some shit.
Yeah,
like
don't do that, bro. That'll make me. That'll go, bro. Like, out of all the people, this nigga is just learning these big words on expeditiously, and you want me to? He's tripping.
You know what? White people would be outraged. they would feel outraged. Feel like the black coaches feel in the NFL. Like the rule. Like what the fuck? I went. I did this. I did this. I can't get a fucking job.
And you guys give it to T.I.?
He gets a job teaching trap music.
Teaching trap music. Yeah.
I can see it now.
Well, hey, man, listen. Wanted to give a shout out to the Savory Show again. I said it just briefly earlier, but we really had a good time on their show, man. You have a good time?
Yeah, that was a very good time.
Shout out to them. If you guys haven't checked out the episode, it is the Savory. No, I think it's the 336. The Savory 336 2.0. 2.0. That's because we had an opportunity to be a guest on their show, and we helped promote that a little bit last week, and they were promoting it heavy. And I haven't spoken with them, but I think I hope the feedback was great because we had a good time, and I hope them boys didn't think we took over the show because we started talking about sports. It was just like crazy.
It just got out of control.
Yeah, but we had a great time on the show, and definitely look forward to having those guys come back on. Those guys know sports.
Yeah.
And two good brothers.
It's always good to talk, sports with people that know their shit.
Yeah, they definitely know their shit, man. You can definitely tell they know their shit. You know what I mean? So Avery and I forgot my man's name. I always forget his name, but you guys are awesome. We certainly appreciate y'all. Look forward to getting with you guys again. Oh, Sterling, Avery and Sterling.
I was about to say Sterling.
Avery and my man Sterling. Look forward to getting with you guys again.
We'll start with S.
Yeah, man, and it was just amazing. Had a really, really good time on the show. Man. So, if you guys are wondering where Jay Nice is is absent, but he'll be back next week.
Yep.
And next week's show is going to be amazing, bro. I just want to let you know. I'll talk about it a little bit towards the end. but we're gonna have a panel of guests on, and we're gonna it's gonna be our special Valentine's Day episode. We're gonna drop that joint on Valentine's, so you guys will actually be able to get it on Sunday on Valentine's Day. If you want to go ahead and start listening Sunday, but it's going to be a great episode, so make sure you tune in.
A lot of guests.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So getting back to this T.I. shit before you wanted to make me go on tangent about him teaching at the university.
He's a professor, man.
Shout out to Red Bull. I got my sugar-free Red Bull right here.
They need to go ahead and
what I mean?
do that for
Stevie is Red Bull.
Time, man.
That's what we do.
Sugar-free,
Saloon.
His is sugar-free. Mine ain't. And I got some damn... Is this vodka?
You don't even know what you're drinking, bro. You got something you don't even know. You just
clear.
That shit could be alcohol. It's just straight alcohol.
It is alcohol. Clear.
So anyway,
shots to you guys.
T.I. and Tiny, man. So what were they saying, Stevie? You said something about threesomes and
yeah, man. Like I think. Well, I know that one of the chicks. I guess they was arguing. And he put a gun to her head or some shit like that.
Gun to her head?
That's all I know.
Gun to her head?
Then, like, out of nowhere, they talking about motherfuckers from the cast that's coming out talking about some, yeah, man, they doing sexual advances. And I'm like, y'all trying to run train. They done ran trains on, like, some of the cast members. Hey, man.
They ran no, you lying, bro.
Hey, bro, like, that's what they...
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
But I'm like, yo, what? I wouldn't put it past me because then the man he went live, right?
T.I. went live.
He went live talking about some with me and her. You know the big ass words he used. He used the big ass words.
That's what be pissing me off about him.
I'm like, bro,
instead of him just saying what it is that he wants to say,
he
throws some big word in, and it's like, bro, just say what you want to say, bro. It's like you don't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he like whatever and how he's like whoever and whatever we do and who we
in the
bring,
privacy of our bedroom.
Privacy he used another word, but it was something like that. And
the
sanctuaries, the sanctuary
the vicinity and sanctuaries of our bedroom.
And our castle and bedroom is our other mindless business and shit. I'm like, so basically, you're just saying whoever we fucking is our business. Like, it ain't none of y'all business who we fucking.
Pretty much.
You just said that instead of all that bullshit.
But like, bro, it took you like 5 minutes to get that sentence out. What are you talking about?
I would believe that more than all the other shit because now I'm like, all right, like he telling the truth.
Yeah,
he ain't beating around the bush, but like now I gotta listen to all these other motherfuckers now because you all talking out your ass.
Well, from what I heard, what's the girl's? What is it?
The loud one.
Yeah, not to China. I forgot her name. But she's also on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yeah.
And apparently I know her and T.I. did not get along with each other.
Because I think he smashed and they just fell out.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he smashed.
Interesting. But anyway, I know she came on live and she started questioning the first young lady that had said something about this whole situation. And she was just wondering, she's like, yo, you're talking about, like, I guess whatever the girl was talking about was like 10, 12 years ago, according to what she says.
That's when it happened?
Yeah. So she was like, yo, you were the one really, really pursuing Tiny. I was like,
wow. Yeah.
And the plot thickens.
You see, that's the thing. So I could believe that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I could believe this right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if you want... She probably like, if you want any of these little bitches, you gotta get them through me first, type shit like that. And he like, oh, well, all right, well, you just bring some bitches by then. You know what I'm saying? And he like, well, fuck it. What about her right here? And then she bring them over, and they, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you stupid,
but
bro.
I bet you it's that.
You think that's what it is?
They done, yeah, and it's just people they've been fucking with, and then now somebody done went broke. Or somebody done asked them for something and they was like, nah, and they was like, all right, I'm gonna tell them we was fucking back in the day. That y'all got a whole sex ring going on or something like that.
So you think that, but I mean, they said that, that she was basically saying that the girl really, really wanted Tiny. And
I could believe that.
And then the other girl, the girl that brought it out or was saying whatever, was saying that, Tiny, like, they the two biggest freaks ever.
I could believe that.
In Atlanta.
I could, because a chick will go through your chick to get to you.
Mm-hmm.
I could believe that.
To get to T.I.?
Yeah,
like
if she's straight, right?
Yeah.
A straight chick.
Okay.
All right. So a straight chick will fuck your girl just to fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
At the same
I see
time.
what you're saying.
At the same time.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it, man.
So I wonder if Jay Nice has heard any of this. Let's fuck with Jay Nice.
Yeah.
See if I can get him on the phone.
Nigga doing laundry.
See if we can get him on the crew. See what we can find.
Get him on the jack.
Yeah. See what happens here.
Hello.
Yo, Jay Nice.
Yo, what's good?
What's happening? What's happening? Yo, it's Frank and Stevie from the 336 Pull Up Podcast. What's up, bro?
Nothing much, my good brothers. How you feeling?
Hey, man, you know
Yeah,
what
we got
it
Jay
is.
Nice on the horn.
We got Nice in the building, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We ain't got him in the physical, but we got him on the waves.
And Nice, yo, we had a really nice setup for you today, too, bro.
You know, your mic over there with your headphones hanging from it and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yo, what's
my
up?
bad. My bad. My
I was
bad.
about to sit in your spot and all that, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, my bad, fellas, man.
You be back next week, bro. You be back.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I already know.
Yeah. So check it out. We sitting here and we talking about this whole T.I. and Tiny situation. Have you heard about that?
No, actually, I haven't, man.
What?
Oh,
Thanks,
man. See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you know what?
I
think I briefly read something in regards to them having, some type of beef or something's going on in regards to them not talking or whatever may be the case, man. But it wouldn't like me, man. Shoot, I don't know what the hell's going on.
It's like people trying to sweep that, you know what I'm
Sweep it
saying?
under the rug.
That shit under the rug, like, nah, fuck that.
No, apparently, bro. So what happened was a female came out and said that T.I. and Tiny is like the biggest freaks in Atlanta
Ever. In the history of
Are they swingers?
And they said that basically.
Oh, they are swingers.
Yeah. And the chick has come out and said,
Fuck out of here. I didn't know that.
bro, the thing, I could believe it.
I said,
Wow.
well, apparently what they're saying is that T.I. apparently held a gun to the girl head or something, and had him doing all kind of stuff. Says you had to take ecstasy before you came in. Right. He had pills, all kinds. They said there was pills, coke, everything. That any type of drug you wanted was there. But they some big freaks.
Yeah.
And so now it's all these people are coming out. Stevie Kicks just told me some people on the set of their show have come out and said that there were some sexual advances made towards them. So I wanted to see what your thought was about that.
Yo, get out of here.
Yeah,
First of all, man, I did not know they were swingers, man.
Yeah. They out here swinging. But, hey,
Stevie Kicks, I had no idea they were fucking swingers.
Yo, Nice. They own it like this. They like R. Kelly with a big dash of motherfucking with a big dash of a big dash of Bill Cosby.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely say that.
With a sprinkle of
Yo, it's funny because I was thinking the same damn thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are bad.
I'm thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, yo, this is like a R. Kelly,
But the difference
Bill
is
Cosby
they like
type deal, man.
They like, yo, we got all the drugs you want.
Yep.
We ain't sneaking it to you.
Yep, everything is
We
here.
got the pick, because in Atlanta, they gonna fuck with the coke. They gonna fuck with the pills.
Yeah.
We got weed, we got pills, we got coke, we got this and that. You know, we ain't forcing you to take none of this shit, but go ahead and do what you want.
Yeah.
That's why T.I. could come out and get on camera and be like, we ain't forcing nobody to do nothing in the intellectual, in the comrades of the interlinements of my bedroom.
Jay Nice, we was talking about how T.I. be using them big ass words instead of just saying what the hell he want to say.
Right.
He like, my stomach's a bumbling, rumbling. I gotta sing from my sign.
So you got a shit there. You got a shit.
So you gotta take a shit, bro? Yeah. Like, damn, just say that.
It took him 5 minutes to get his words out when he could have just said the shit. I got a shit.
I mean, it definitely does, man. You gotta think of what the hell he means first. You know, then you gotta pronounce the word correctly.
No, but then what just blew my mind was Stevie told me that he is a professor. They got him teaching a class
He's a professor.
at an HBCU. So I said, wait a
He's
minute.
he's a professor.
Yes.
We're at a JUCO. You got to be shitting me. We're at a damn JUCO. What JUCO is your damn professor at, dude?
Not a JUCO.
First of all, does he have a doctor's degree? Yo, does he have a doctor's degree?
You disrespectful.
Hold on.
You
I gotta stop.
disrespectful.
You got me laughing. I can't. Hold up.
Does he have a bachelor's degree?
No, listen. So check it out. So he told
He bought
me
that shit. He bought that shit.
Online?
Yeah, he paid for that shit.
Not Amazon.
University of Phoenix.
Amazon got everything.
Yo,
You know,
University.
Amazon got
Hey, which one did he go
everything,
to? Did he go to Strayer? Did he go to University of Phoenix?
Yo,
Listen,
did
I don't
Amazon-
No, did he go to
Bro,
Kaplan?
You been to somebody before or some shit like that?
Bro,
you
that
know
is-
you could get that shit from Amazon.
Yo, you can buy fake money from Amazon, which
Amazon
is put me on.
laundering human beings. Then they find putting that
You
shit
can buy
on
fake
news
money
like
from
a
Amazon.
bunch of-
Yeah. Is the real truth had pushed like last year, and I was like, yo, is this for real? He's like, yeah. But he said niggas be fronting buying fake money.
Yo, on Amazon.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. You lying.
No.
Nice.
He was like, yo, he's like, yo, it's right on Amazon. He's like, look, and I went to Amazon and looked. There it was, bro. And it looks like real cash too.
Nice, you disrespectful.
Oh,
because-
get the fuck out of here. You should have told me that shit. Yo, I'm gonna go on that bitch and go buy a stack and go to the strip club.
It's
Woo!
over.
It's about to be on and popping. Hey, y'all motherfuckers better hop on and stop playing.
You stupid,
You
bro.
handing out paper cuts.
Yo, y'all hop on and stop playing, man.
They gonna beat.
I'm gonna go buy several stacks in that and just start flying them bitches.
They gonna, them girls gonna beat your ass in the strip club as soon as they see that shit ain't real. They gonna beat your ass.
Please.
It's gonna be like. It's
I
gonna
have
be
no
like-
worries about. I
like-
have
like
no
Chris
worries
Tucker-
about that bullshit.
Chris Tucker on Rush Hour when he lit that $100 bill on fire and shit.
Yeah,
turned
yeah.
red. He said,
Yeah, yeah.
"Ooh, that's fake."
Yeah.
So
Listen,
your
But yeah, back to T.I.,
You
man.
disrespectful.
Where-
You disrespectful because
where the
he's
fuck
a
did he go to?
professor at the what is it, Clark University?
Dude,
yeah. No, listen, I asked Stevie. So what does he teaching, right? Stevie tried messing with me, bro. He paused, but he was like, I was like, bro, don't tell me he's teaching no fucking language
I'm
arts or
about to
no
tell him
shit
some
like that, bro.
old-
I was like, don't tell me.
what does he teach?
The history of music.
The history of trap music.
I said, okay, all right. So
I was
yeah,
about
he
to
can
say
Theory of what now?
biology.
trap music.
I'll tell him biology.
Yeah,
okay.
The
But
history
I
of
mean,
music.
if they
Okay.
teaching biology in college,
That's an easy A.
I didn't know how far I made it. Y'all, do they
Bruh, Bro,
shit-
that is an easy fucking A. I would never go to class.
The history of trap
I mean,
music.
that
Yeah, that's all I want.
I would never go to
I
class,
wonder how many
dude.
credits that is.
I don't know, but the history of trap music, he should have
Probably 25.
So you got to smoke a blunt before you go in.
Yep.
Because that's the
Bruh.
only way it's
You
going
gotta go away.
Bro, that's a 25 credit course right there. It's not even a full credit course.
I'm valedictorian. I'm all that shit. Yeah, that's
There you go.
I'm
There you go.
serious, man. That's real talk.
So
That's real talk.
so
But
yes.
it's crazy though, man, because T.I., he poses as a role model. You know what I mean? He's trying to, be
That's
talking
how
to
they get us,
everybody.
bro.
Trying to be a good influence and shit
That's
like
what
that.
it is, bro.
He turns around and do this.
yeah, man.
Bro, you wanna know something? You wanna know what pissed me off? Because it's dudes like him, right? But this niggas like my man Kodak,
Uh-huh.
he been giving the
Yeah.
whole time he been locked up, man. This dude's been giving families money, been donating COVID funds and all that shit.
Mhm.
That shit ain't getting no shine just because he was locked up. And you got T.I. and Tiny out here running trains on motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Just getting all
saying?
kind of shine, right?
Getting all this damn shine, man.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I got a big problem.
But my thing is this.
Big problem.
Like I said, he's trying to be a good influencer. You know what I mean? He's talking to the kids about doing the right thing, and what life can take you. You put your mind to it. Go to school. This, that, and third.
Right.
Don't let your dreams don't become a reality. Anything that you could dream come to reality. This, that, and third. But at the same time, dude, I have no problem with you doing your swinger thing with your wife. Don't get me wrong. But
Nobody does.
drugs and putting gun chicks' head for what,
That's
dude?
the
I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I don't think. Okay, this.
Mm-hmm.
Because he ain't dumb. This nigga can't be stupid.
No.
You gotta take it.
No.
Because the nigga went down over that shit. So the nigga can't be around no type of firearms type shit.
Can't be
whatsoever. But I think the motherfucker said that just to get them to look into the motherfucker and then find out all that other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
That's what I think. So I know he damn well he ain't do no shit like that because that's just. You ain't even gotta know a motherfucker. It's one of them things. Like you ain't gotta know a motherfucker. You just know like this nigga ain't put no gun in no damn chick head.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think
So check it. I did see it.
You know what I'm saying? I think he did offer that damn Molly and pills and shit.
Yeah, that's the thing now.
Me?
Now I have heard him speak on it previously, like in like interviews and stuff, where he was talking about like he used to do a lot of lean.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, just one time I saw him on his podcast on YouTube expeditiously, and I was like, this nigga's high.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I can look at him and tell he's high just the way he's talking. Then, and if y'all remember, he had that incident with the security guard at his house, and he was drunk as hell then.
Yeah, with him and his boys.
Yeah, he was drunk as hell then. So I know he definitely has his vices. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking him. Everybody has their own thing, but you can't be going around fucking putting guns to people's head up.
But he did
over some ass.
But you know he didn't. But you know he didn't. They just said that just
to I know what you're saying. To make them look into
because they're not. You can't go to the cop.
Yeah.
And be like, hi, my name is her name is probably Shaniqua, some shit like that.
You said Shaniqua
and say T.I. raped me. They're gonna look at you like, okay, but you know what I'm saying? But if you go there and be like, hey, T.I. put a gun on my head, this and that, and I had sex with him and his wife, and they got a lot of drugs. They offered me a lot of drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a little different, right?
Because all they heard was gun.
Right. I got you.
Yeah. So basically, these just allegations, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay. Yeah. Allegedly. You know. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, I hope he did it.
Kind of like Styles last week when he was talking about remember that damn story. He just kept adding on to that shit.
What you talking about? What did I keep adding on to?
Talk about what was the main topic last week?
Oh, you're talking about when I said oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about with the girls? The two girls that brought?
You get that scenario?
Yeah.
And that shit just kept getting worse.
Two girls with the dude paying for the food.
It just kept getting worse and worse. I'm like, well, damn. That's what they doing with my man.
So the question is, how do y'all feel about that? Well, here's what it is. It's not even a question. I think that if two consenting adults can do whatever they feel they want to do, consenting. But that doesn't mean that you hold someone against their will or force somebody to do something that they don't want to do. And apparently, this young lady was a stripper. That's where it came from. She was a stripper.
I was just about to say stop fucking them hood boogers.
She was a stripper, and she said that she used to dance for T.I. all the time. Him and the crew. And then that's how he got her, to come over with her and her girls, and it popped off from there. So I guess we'll keep an eye on that shit, but it's crazy, bro. So the show been canceled, and there's all kind of stuff going on with that.
We ain't gonna see T.I.
Shit.
Damn. We ain't gonna see T.I. till after the summer.
And you know what's so crazy? He had dropped a fire-ass album, too. This last album that he dropped.
He did. Had my man Benny on that shit.
Yeah, he had dropped a fire-ass album. So, I don't know, bro. I guess we'll keep abreast of it.
It'll blow over. It'll be a little it'll be a little payment.
A little payment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It'll be like that R. Kelly situation. You know what I mean? Nobody's even fucking talking about that shit now.
Yeah, but T.I. ain't gonna go to jail, though.
Nah. That nigga done been in jail enough.
Right. I hope he ain't gonna go back again. Got like 2 strikes, man. This ain't good.
He ain't trying to. They gonna put his ass away.
He in there.
If he goes this time, they gonna put him away for a long time.
That's like Weezy. That's why that nigga ain't get pardoned. Weezy ain't get pardoned. Weezy was done.
That's crazy.
If Weezy ain't get
but my thing is this.
Uh-huh.
You can get any chick in the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
Why this one damn particular chick? And if she didn't want to do the whole swinger thing or give some ass,
right?
I would have just. I mean, why would you hold her against her will? You know what I mean? Okay, why would you do that shit? Why would you just show better ass out and then just go pick up the next chick? I mean, damn. I mean, there's a lot of chicks in this world that you can get with.
She probably wanted some money for a bag or some shoes.
She wanted a new Birkin.
A new Birkin.
One of those situations.
And the thing is,
he wanted a Birkin.
And the thing is, he was probably like, all right, well, shit, fuck it. All right. You know what I'm what I'm saying? But to me, Tiny was like, nah, bitch, nah, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That bitch ain't been over here in like a year. Talking about some she want a Birkin. Nah, fuck that bitch.
Tiny could have gave her a Birkin out of her closet.
So, and then she was like, oh, okay, fuck me, okay.
Oh, and she went and told some
TMZ.
shit. TMZ.
Call TMZ on that ass. That's how it usually go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
T.I. don't want no smoke.
No.
He don't want no smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Exactly, man.
Yo, here's a question.
Yeah.
You know they got a tribe, right? Where the hell are all them jokers at?
That's what I was saying. Like, yo, where the kids at, yo?
Where in the hell were all them jokers at? All of them
There's a million of them
right.
motherfuckers.
And all of them, they're not all young either. You know what I mean?
And
So
life is on
where
TV.
the hell were they at?
Well, the one of them, the oldest daughter she has her own
She
spot.
knocked up right now.
Yeah, she got her own spot. I know that.
Yeah.
She got her own spot, so she probably at her crib. But
And
the other ones,
they got the little one. Like, she like, what, 4 now?
yeah.
Then they got King.
Yeah, I mean they just had one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
It's a million of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got a whole pride.
They got a whole Brady bunch over there.
Damn, they're like the Wayne.
Yeah. The Black Brady bunch, bro.
They the Waynans over there.
The Black
Damn
Brady
right.
bunch. The Black Brady bunch.
You damn right.
But we wanted to call and find out. Just you know, the listening audience has got used to seeing you and hearing you. Wanted to make sure we reached out onto you via phone. We did have one question for you. You know, by the time everybody hears this episode, the Super Bowl would have played. What's going to happen in the Super Bowl? Even though I know you said it on a couple of episodes, but what's your prediction? What's your prediction for the Super Bowl and the score?
My prediction is Tom Brady's going to still be the GOAT. Buccaneers will win.
Yes, they will.
They'll win by at least 3 points. So I'm going to say it's going to be 37-34.
Ooh, there you go. I had it close, too. I said
37-34.
I say
27-24. Oh, for real? I think it's going to be a high scoring game. Okay. I mean, that's a good score.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that, and who's going to be the MVP, in my opinion?
42-30.
That decided factor that I told you guys about last week.
Yeah.
AB.
You think AB?
I'm telling you. AB.
You got AB
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Watch.
I wouldn't give that nigga no damn. I wouldn't give AB shit.
I got time.
Nigga was throwing candy dicks at his girlfriend last year. I'm gonna give that nigga MVP.
Yeah.
And we still need this question answered. Where the hell did you find candy dicks? A whole bag of them.
You ain't joking. Right.
A whole bag of them.
Where did you get candy dicks?
Just out of the blue. Hey, go in the closet and look at those candy.
Go get me that bag of candy dicks. No, this bitch think I'm playing.
Exactly.
No, you was real hard. No, fuck that. She think I'm playing. Go get them candy dicks.
Throw at her. Just throw at her.
Candy dicks.
I don't know where that came from, bro.
A black eye, bag full of candy
That's nuts.
dicks.
So
I have no idea either, man.
I wouldn't give him, but he's definitely going to be a contributing factor because if he runs that 9 route, he's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The big
Well,
thing.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what they're gonna do, man? They're gonna put him in a slide. So you already got your 2 outside receivers with that one, and then you got Mike Evans on the outside. So they're gonna put him in a slot. And I'm telling you, if they try to put Tom Matthew on him, it's a wrap. Or a linebacker, it's a wrap.
I got time.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Time for
It's a
MVP,
wrap.
man.
You better bring a little rover safety in there, somebody that could in the dime position that can cover and hit.
Talk about.
I mean, they have no choice. They better.
That's what you're gonna have to do. Take that linebacker out. Kansas
exactly.
City's.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if AB is in the slot, you're definitely gonna have to do that. Because that linebacker ain't gonna cut it.
The Honey Badger, that's
Hell no. And damn Tom Matthews not gonna be able to cover him either.
Yeah, a linebacker's not gonna cut it at all, bro.
and my man Tampa Bay, Antoine Winfield Jr.'s playing.
But he's got to his ankle's still fucking with him.
He playing though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's gonna play. Oh, definitely.
I think he's playing.
I hope he plays.
But if he plays, but you still gotta wonder if how much of that is going to be a contributing factor.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Over time, running on your ankle, thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
But if he does, okay, all that cute shit she could be trying to do across the middle.
Yeah.
It's a wrap for all that shit. Kelsey.
Oh yeah.
Kelsey too.
Yeah.
If Antoine Winfield Jr. is playing and he is 75%, all he gotta do is be 75%.
It's on.
Ain't none of that cute dunk, that quick slant shit across the middle. It's a wrap for all that shit.
Well,
you gonna see what I'm talking about. You gonna see what I'm talking about tomorrow too, because a lot of people ain't
Yo,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fact.
Yo, who's that cat number 32 for Tampa Bay? I think he's
That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yeah.
That's
him?
That's him. If he is even 75%,
okay.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill and Kelsey come doing that little slam across the middle, then try to Ain't none of that shit. Ain't none of that shit popping.
And I would shut down that shit of trying to let Tyreek do them little out the backfield, little going in motion shits.
Shit. Because the linebacker,
shut that shit down.
The linebacker is a sideline. What's my man? Nice. What's my man? 45.
45.
Linebacker with Tampa Bay. The fuck is his name?
What's dude's name?
It ain't Queen, is it?
Nah. What's his name?
Fuck.
I don't know his name. I don't know all their players. I know who you're talking about though. He's pretty good.
I'm trying to tell. Man.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I know who you're talking about.
Linebacker core was halfway as good as Tampa's was. We would have smacked.
Listen, Jay Nice. I told Stevie earlier. You hear it in the beginning of the show. I was like, man, listen, you got to stop. You got to get over this, man. I know it hurts. You got to get over Buffalo not being there.
I'm trying people not to bring Buffalo up.
People gonna be like, yo, why is Stevie still talking about Buffalo? He's been talking about him for 3 weeks, bro.
I try not to bring them up anytime.
Check it. I get it. You know what I mean? Because it's hard, dude. And I don't even try to even think of Pittsburgh Steelers to damn Cleveland Browns, man. I don't.
Was not supposed to happen.
It just pisses me off. You know what I mean? So I get it.
That should let you know.
It's because it's 2020, bro. It's 2020 thing.
It's us. It's so. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit Cleveland did. It ain't because they played.
Exactly.
It ain't because they played, very well or whatever the fuck you want to say. It ain't because they played stupendous.
What's his name?
It's something we did. We
Baker Mayfield. I can't stand his ass, but anyway, watch they suck next year.
I can't stand the Landry.
Yeah, right.
Odell's gonna be back. They're gonna be back to shit again.
Right. I hope
exactly.
They trade Odell.
Exactly.
I hope Odell go back to New York.
Hey, Stevie Kick.
I'll take him back to New York.
Fuck it. I'm gonna get pissed.
Oh, that's a destination right there. That's a spot. Hey, Stevie Kick, to answer your question, man, that linebacker that you was talking, Devin White.
Yeah, he's good.
From LSU.
I'm talking about all over the field, bro.
Yeah, he's very, very good.
All over the field.
Between
him and what's the boy's name?
Antoine Winfield Jr.
Charquel Barnett.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Them two dudes right there.
Yeah,
they're the truth.
They
are the truth,
bro.
Yeah.
You gonna see tomorrow.
They're the truth.
Like I said, we don't see him.
Listen, the only thing I want to see tomorrow is you bringing a big ass bag or 2 bags of chicken wings up in the joint in the Jeezy.
You know what, y'all?
You feel me? Like, barbecue, some barbecue joints, some teriyaki joints.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Different flavors.
I got the Anchor. I got the
Anchor
barbecue sauce in the cabinet.
You got the Anchor barbecue sauce?
I got the Anchor barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
in the
sir.
Cabinet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I fire the grill up, charbroil them shit.
Stevie gonna have a rack.
Oh, we're gonna do it right.
Stevie gonna have a rack of lamb.
We're gonna do it right. Should we do cold subs? You wanna do cold subs or some shit?
You do that.
Get some cold subs.
You gotta do
wings,
that. That with the wings, with the sub rolls.
Fruit tray with some cream cheese.
And chip and dip, obviously.
Chip and dip, man.
You gotta go a little bit with that,
and
bro.
Just do that.
And one other thing, the nachos and the and the dip.
Should we do?
You get a little beef,
like we used to do.
Dip.
Yeah, with the beef, with the sausage dip.
Sausage dip,
the sausage dip, like Jay Nice is talking about.
Fuck it, man, let's do it.
Yeah. Chicken, we gotta have
the
chicken
fucking
wings, bro.
sausage dip, man, is off the chain,
I wasn't
dude.
feeling it, but fuck it, man.
And you gotta have them shit with the scoop.
That shit.
The scoops, man. You gotta get the scoops.
You bring the the scoops.
Yeah.
Gotta have the scoops, man.
Crab legs in that motherfucker too. I might do my little crab legs up.
Oh, he gonna stink up the
Come on,
joint.
man. Come on, man.
Man, nobody gives a damn about that.
Hold on.
Nobody gives a damn about that.
For a little while,
Listen. I'm glad you brought that up. Jay Nice, have you not noticed?
Sir.
You tell me. More and more niggas is eating crab legs than I've ever seen in my life lately.
Man, listen, man.
Bro, quiet as man. Crab legs are good as fuck.
Thank you.
Man, listen.
Thank you, bro.
I see niggas eat crab legs. I was like,
yo,
Thank
listen.
you.
I mean, them shits cost. Like if you go to a restaurant, go to a nice spot, them shits cost. But yo, them shits are damn good.
You, bro.
They are damn
this nigga
good.
won't eat it, bro. If you tried it,
dude,
I guarantee you.
No, they're probably good. But I don't want to.
They are.
I don't want to fucking sit
They
there
are.
and crack them and do all that shit.
Bro,
Go ahead and crack a couple of them for me. I'll dip
Yo,
them with a
crack
little
them
butter.
shit.
I was about, yo,
Little
nice,
butter.
Dip some shit in that butter?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
I'll crack a couple of them motherfuckers just for them. Just
Yeah.
so, you know what I'm saying?
I'll fuck with it. I'll
because
try.
we'll never run out of crab legs.
Crab legs, man.
This nigga
Yo, listen.
Seen more black folks eat crab legs in the last 3 years than I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, that's a fact,
It
though.
all started with.
Yo, that's,
And I'm gonna tell you who started it.
that's a true damn story.
Hold on. Y'all about to laugh. I'm gonna tell you who started that shit. You know who started that shit?
Who?
Jameis Winston.
What? Oh! No! I refuse.
That dude went there. Oh, he went there.
Leave my alum alone.
I'm just saying, bro.
Leave my alum
Oh, that dude went there.
I'm just saying. It's his
You know what
fault,
I'm
bro.
saying?
After he cracked
Damn, dude.
After he stole a bag of crab legs, niggas just went nuts.
Don't that make you want to try it? Don't that make you want to try it? This nigga's a multi-millionaire, but he steal something?
I'm just saying.
Don't that make you want to try it?
They must have been some good. They must be good as hell.
Thank you. So you got to try it.
You a multi-millionaire. You stealing a bag of crab legs out this local
that's
grocery
that
store.
motherfucker is good.
But yo, he was a multi-millionaire in college, though. You know what I mean?
But
So
he
yo,
about to
I
be.
did.
He was still
But
on
still, man, you
national
took get
television.
financial aid. Shit. He took that financial aid take down there, man. He could have got some crab legs.
You know,
I
and you
think
know, in
he
the
was
financial aid office, you always take out more of the loan so you can have a little bit left over to just ball out with.
Exactly. You know he got a refund check, man.
Yo, you like?
Wait, first of all, he's on a full scholarship.
Listen,
He had a full scholarship.
Yeah.
Yo,
So-
when he got caught, he used the man shit. I'm Jameis Winston. I
You
thought
gotta
I
use
was
the name.
good.
Well, listen. They
Oh, you
let,
stupid,
they let-
yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace. God bless him. Aaron Hernandez. They just let him get away with murder and shit when he was in college. Why not?
Exactly.
You gonna let me get away with stealing these crab
My
legs?
man just got some crab legs. This
You ain't joking.
motherfucker, bro.
Wow, you right about that shit.
Nigga just wants
You
some food, nigga.
Yo, you right about that. He got away with that shit for the longest too, man. It was crazy.
That's what I'm
These
saying.
niggas is losing draft
I mean,
stock for taking burgers.
They ain't let Cam keep the laptop he stole.
That shit's crazy.
Damn, so didn't.
Nah, fuck
He had to get that bitch back.
This nigga was
And then
riding
he had to leave.
around
Then he
in
had to
the
leave and go
whole-
to a JUCO.
No.
Yeah.
Cam
He got
was
devoted to
riding
JUCO.
around-
Damn,
Cam
dude.
was riding around in Nissan motherfucking 370 Z370.
Oh yeah.
Your parents
Damn.
didn't buy that shit.
No, but you know what though?
Hell
Your
no.
parents did
I'm
not
gonna-
You already
buy
know.
you that
You already know.
shit.
You already know what happened.
Yo.
You know what happened.
But yo, check it. If
And
you
that-
ever
this
look
when
at
them shits first came out.
Yeah. If you ever look at some of these shows that they do the documentaries on, or like if you look at Last Chance U, you look at all them shits. Look at all them.
Oh,
seasons.
yeah.
Them must be having Dre beats on they
They
on
do.
their joint.
They do.
They be having
Supreme-
chains and they be.
Supreme
I was like, yo,
clothes,
y'all getting money
Yeezys.
from somewhere. Some of their parents got money. Like the one dude from Auburn, that played wide receiver now in the league in the NFL. His parents had money, but the rest of them,
The rest
I
of
don't
the
know where them
motherfuckers-
niggas be getting that shit
no,
from.
the rest of the motherfuckers, that's why they there, for accepting the shit that they got. For accepting all that shit. That's why y'all there right now. Them damn
Yo, you stupid, yo.
Supreme shit.
yo, what
Yeah,
hey.
you got Supreme.
Yo, you stupid,
yeah,
yo.
yeah, like, that's why y'all there. That same shit you rocking right now.
I ain't hating. Hey, do your thing.
Dude, them jokers on Last Chance U, the last season, it was in California.
That was trash.
All
bro.
them motherfuckers was broke.
Yeah,
All
trash.
motherfuckers broke.
That one was
Them
trash,
motherfuckers
though.
was broke.
Did you
Yo,
watch it?
they had
You know it was
dudes sleeping in their
trash.
fucking cars and shit.
Yeah.
They
That's how
fucking
you know
JUCO
trash.
college didn't even have a fucking dormitory, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a dormitory.
Because they usually would have brought that
Right.
shit back. Like, would have been brought that shit back. That shit didn't even come back out yet.
But you know what though? The one was crazy when old boy, the big Samoan dude, brought his daughter to class.
That was crazy.
He asked the black lady. He asked the professor. He's like, "Yo, can I have my daughter stand?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Damn."
I thought it was gonna be different because
Yeah, that was on the last season.
Yeah.
Like there was.
Yeah, that was on the last
I'm
season.
like, this shit gonna be good. They was better in motherfucking. Where was they at?
Coach B.
Yeah, they was better in the country.
Well, Mississippi and
They was better in
Indiana.
Mississippi and Indiana.
Yeah, it was way better, bro.
'Cause
This
in
last season in
Compton-
California, it was
Yeah,
trash.
they was in Compton and Long
Yeah,
Beach
it
and
was
shit.
trash.
It was
That
trash.
shit was
I was
trash.
sitting there.
I mean, it was kind of damn disappointing, man. You know,
It
it was
was.
kind of sad actually because,
Yeah.
like I said, them jokers were sleeping in their fucking cars, dude,
Right,
Yeah, the
right.
one
and
dude.
driving 2 hours to get to a fucking sorry ass JUCO college.
Yo, you wanna
Not
know
to mention,
something?
dude.
You wanna know something?
Yo, not to mention them assholes lost.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't win shit.
No.
They lost.
Yep.
But you wanna know something?
Like they got their ass whooped.
You said something about motherfuckers sleeping in their cars and shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
my plug, right? He get the product from LA. All right.
He get that ooey, that sticky icky.
He get that ooey from LA.
Mm-hmm,
all right.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Oh
like,
shit.
man, he was trying to yo, man, now listen, now these motherfuckers out in LA, you want to see homeless people? He was like, these motherfuckers is really homeless. He was like, here, when you see homeless motherfuckers, these niggas ain't really homeless. Cause they still got a chance to go out and do this and get that and this and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like that, I mean, what the fuck you just said just reminded me of that. I'm like, so, it's like,
they got Tent City in LA. They got a place called Tent Town or Tent City.
What is it called?
Because it's a whole. It's like under
Skid Row.
Yeah.
Skid Row.
Well, Skid Row, but there's a whole section though that they call like Tent City because so many people are homeless there, and they they have tents or whatever,
that shit's
trying
crazy,
to stay whatever,
bro.
which is nuts. And in my opinion, this is supposed to be the greatest country in the world. We definitely should not have anybody being hungry or needing food or homelessness. You know, we got too many rich people that could take care of that situation if they really wanted to. That's just me.
They make it so bad. They doing the Last Chance U. Last season. That was on there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He followed it up with, man, these motherfuckers is taking these homeless people out the streets.
Yeah, they give them.
Wait. No. Doing experiments on them and putting them back out there.
Oh, shit.
I said, nigga, listen, bro. You boring.
You're lying.
You sell too much drugs,
what?
nigga. The fuck is you talking
stupid
about,
dude.
The fuck is you talking about?
So that's another.
He said just like that, boy.
He said, boy, like that.
Boy.
Oh, Lord.
So taking these homeless people out the street, doing experiments on them, sending them back out on the streets.
That's
like,
crazy.
Damn, nigga, you doing.
That's crazy.
Yo, did they get paid for it?
They probably did get paid for it. Usually when they do those experiments, they do get paid.
I mean, it's much of nothing, but still, they get money in their little pocket, you know?
Long time ago when I used to do security at Millard Fillmore, back in the day.
Yeah.
I used to be in the section, they would always have me stationed in the nurses' school section, right? So right there.
Nigga, you did security?
Yeah, for a stint. It was shitty. You know, they used to call me. They called me in one morning where I had to work a night shift. That was fucking nuts.
Fuck that.
But anyway, I used to see the people that would come in. You know how they have those trials that you would always hear them talking about, like with the COVID-19 trials. You hear them saying that.
Yeah.
Those are the people that actually put into a location, and they have to be there for, say, like they might say each trial they might need to be there for a month or 2 months. But what they do is you sign this waiver, and they agree to pay you a certain amount of money. So they might pay you $8,000 to $10,000 to do the trial, but if your fucking shoulder starts blowing up and you look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or some shit, they're not responsible for it. So
that damn 10 seconds going.
Yep, they do that. So you got to be careful with that shit because you're right. To his point, you don't know what's going to happen.
Nope.
You really don't.
Yeah, exactly.
But when he said
I'd be damned if my experiment on me.
Yeah.
If me damn 10 sacks, because that shit gonna be going, man. That's a hospital bill.
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga ain't got.
You know, so it's like, yo, you just getting fucked up for no reason.
You making too much damn money if that's what you thinking about.
Yeah.
The wrong damn shit.
But yo, Jay Nice, we wanted to holler at you, man. Let the listening audience hear a little bit and holler at you. Let them know that you'll be back next week. You know what I'm saying? But we wanted to bring you in on this whole T.I. Tiny shit. See what your thought process was on it. Get some Super Bowl information from you as well.
Crazy, man.
I just felt like it was on some Bill Cosby type shit.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, because I think she also said she was drugged too. Didn't she say that shit? Yeah, she said she was drugged.
She was drugged? I mean, she drugged her damn self. Yeah. But we going to allegedly,
she probably allegedly. She popped some mollies, bro.
She popped her own.
Bro, either she popped some molly or she smoked some hella weed.
Yeah, one or two.
You know, what are the damn two? You know what I mean? Because, you know them spirits, they be smoking weed, man.
Oh,
they
man,
be popping that bullshit.
Yeah, they be getting fucked up.
They be getting fucked up.
Yeah,
that's a legend.
I don't see how to do that, man. All I do is smoke. All I need is weed. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the damn I got to pop pill. I got to shoot some shit in my arm. I got to put some shit in my nose. Bro. That's too much.
Yeah, it is a little too much.
I can't do that.
But yo, Jay,
I mean, you gotta go through all that trouble, man, to shoot that shit in your damn arm. You know, you gotta try to find a vein. Imagine if you're a fucking 300-pound person trying to find a damn vein in your arm.
You might as well.
That's gonna be fucked up, yo. You trying to shoot Harry? You trying to shoot that shit in your arm, you too.
Bro, you gonna stick that motherfucker
Can't find a
McDouble.
fucking vein, bro.
Stick that bitch in the McDouble. You know that's gonna hit it.
Yo,
You know it's gonna hit you.
hold up. Hey, listen, trying to find a vein, you sweat and shit because you're so big.
Right.
You
You better pass the fuck out, yo.
You pass out trying to find
You
the
better
man
pass-
tired as hell.
Right. Yo, big ass better pass the fuck out, man.
Yeah. That's exactly how it be, bro. That's exactly how it be, yo. That's crazy.
Yo, stupid, yo.
Yo, it's stupid.
Yo, stupid, yo.
But yo, man, I just
Yeah,
we want to holler at you, man. Get you a little content in, man. We know you had something to say about some shit, so yo.
Oh yeah.
But,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yo, man, we'll be hollering at you, bro.
Get ass.
All right, don't doubt your brothers. Keep it easy.
All right, man. Yeah. Yo, Dice is crazy, bro.
Nice, funny as hell. Man.
Nice is crazy as shit. Nice said,
That's my guy.
Nice said, them motherfuckers probably got all
You know
kinds
what
of
I'm saying?
shit.
Come on,
He said
man.
they probably got all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't put it past me.
Well, they, like I said, they in Atlanta.
They
You know what I'm saying? Like,
celebrities, too. They
yo,
fucking weird anyway.
you know what? A lot of celebrities are weird, bro.
Fucking weird. You know Diddy weird.
A lot of.
Yo,
Yo,
when
we're
you
not even
think
gonna
of
start talking.
celebrities and- when
We
you
even
think of
start talking
celebrities
about
and
that,
shit
bro.
like that, Diddy don't pop up in your head.
He a fruity pop.
Exactly. 50 calls nigga a
Listen,
fruity pop.
if you
Nigga's a
guys have
fruity
not heard,
pop,
we've
bruh.
talked about this before. Stevie Kicks is bringing up the fact that Diddy's weird, but if you go
Diddy's
and
weird,
listen to
man.
Noriega's podcast, Drink Champs, there is a season, I don't know which episode it was. He's got so many, but there's an episode on there where he has 50 Cent on, and 50 Cent is getting popped. And you could just tell 50 don't drink. But when you're on Noriega's show, that's what they do. They bring whatever you want to drink. And so probably about the second half of the show, he was just talking about Diddy and all this stuff. And he just talked about how Diddy said to him one time, like, yo, why don't you let me take you shopping?
Right.
So 50 Cent said he looked at him like, did this nigga
what?
just ask me to take me shopping? He said he wanted to punch him in the face.
Right.
He said he a fruity pop.
He's a fruity pop. So fruity.
They said when you drink, the truth comes out.
Yep.
So, those allegations, those allegations have been brought out before, though.
He done
So,
called, what's his nigga name?
allegedly.
The Baby? The Little Baby? Which one from North Carolina?
The baby.
The Baby. He done called. He done met nigga a couple times.
Oh, for real?
He done had that nigga over at the crib
Hey,
a couple times.
Listen, we're gonna relax on the baby because he ain't that far from here. We don't want him pulling up.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
He'd be like, yo, where that nigga Stevie Kicks?
Hey, I'm right here. Please come punch me in my face.
Stevie like,
I ain't even gonna swing back.
let me get the check.
Yep, I'm gonna put my hands behind my back too. I'm gonna be like this. That motherfucker out just like this. Go ahead, hit me. It'll be the first time in life
Yo, you stupid.
I get knocked out.
You stupid. But yo, so what else we got? We got Super Bowl. Oh, shout out to, I don't know if you've heard this. Shout out to Joe Budden, man. Joe Budden has been named creative consultant of Patreon.
Okay.
That's pretty dope, man.
It's a big fucking deal.
That is a pretty fucking big deal. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because last week we were talking about creators, right? Talking about celebrities taking over the creative space, right? And I got on Instagram, I got a lot of feedback on that post. But the one thing about creating is Joe had talked about his deal with Spotify and how bad it was and how he helped Spotify up their revenue stream. Because all of the people that followed him then came to Spotify
And boosted they
and
shit.
a lot of those people purchased the premium service.
Right.
So at $9.99 a month, all of his followers came. They purchased the premium service. Joe was on there for 2 years, I think. They were in a 2 or 3 year deal. So all their revenue shares in Spotify were going up, right? But when it came down to it, he said when it came down to renegotiating, he talked about how they came at him 3 times. And he talked about it on Wednesday's episode where they were offering him millions of dollars.
Life changing.
We're talking about the first offer was like 15 million. The second offer was 21. I think the third one was 35. But they wanted him to give up all of his rights, meaning he couldn't own any of the content. He couldn't own Rory. Rory couldn't own his own content. Maul, Parks, all those guys in his crew would have to give up all of their rights for that amount of money. When that means they basically own you, right? Because if I pay you this certain amount, you agree to continuously make content for me exclusively.
Right.
And so what he said, what he found out was, I saw a little video from the CEO of Patreon, who also happens to be a creator. The reason he created Patreon was because he was a YouTuber. And he was just talking about how much content that he was bringing to YouTube and how they pay. It looks good to the average person, but when you think about what they're making, it is not an equal share. Yeah. Right. And so
Patreon's a service.
We're going to be on Patreon soon.
Yeah.
We're going to be on Patreon. Patreon is, for those who may or may not know, Patreon is where creators can go and you can get extra content. So like our podcast, Stevie. So basically we would give extra content that they may not hear in this episode. We may do an extra episode for Patreon, and we can charge up to 3 different prices for how much content our followers want to go. So like Joe has one, now that he's on Patreon, he has one for $5, $10, and $25. So like the $5 one, you get extra behind the scenes footage, you get an extra episode. The $10 one, you get into the community and a bunch of other stuff. And then another one, you get like 3 episodes or 2 episodes, and you get everything. And it's a way for the creators to make money. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are on that, and we're going to be on. I had been thinking about this, but we're going to get on Patreon as well and start. And that's going to be this year, so we can continuously bring you guys some extra content, not just what you're seeing on our YouTube or not just what you're hearing from an audio perspective. But they named him like creator. He's like marketing creator or something, but it's a pretty big deal. And they gave him shares of the company.
They did?
Yeah. Which is great. And the reason
I bet them shares of the company is more than what the fuck Spotify was offering.
Absolutely, because he said he talked to Spotify about that, and they were like, no. So so what this creator is doing is saying, Joe, you understand what creators need. They're not giving us what we're worth. Joe brought up the point, look at your streams. For you music artists, go and look at your streams and see how much. Look at how many streams you have and look at the check that you got. You know how much a stream is worth, right? Who determines how much a stream is worth? These are all things that Joe brought up. A stream, for example, through Spotify is like 1 cent. 1 cent a stream. But you got 50 million streams. Who determined how much a stream was worth? You know what I'm saying? So he brings up some very, very valid points. And now that he is the head creator person, he's got a title, he's got shares. He even brought up the fact that he asked if he could get a certain amount of the shares or money in Bitcoin, which is amazing because he talked about how Bitcoin is this big thing.
Oh, it is.
He also talked about something else that he asked for. I think there's some cash there too. And, there's, people are saying, well, how long is your contract? Well, they're both creators. Well, he's like, why do we need a contract? You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't work out for you, Stevie, if it doesn't work out for me, then we just part ways.
Right.
Why do I have to be tied down to a contract when we're both creators on the same page wanting to do the same thing for other creators? So I think that was dope, bro. That's a big, huge, huge thing for him. He said because people were saying that, he don't know how to negotiate and thought he was acting crazy with Spotify. When he goes, he said, don't ask me how I end up here with Patreon. Patreon, when they went public, they're like $1 billion company, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They're really, really big. And this was all from a YouTuber who is another creator. And he's saying, how come these big corporate entities or these technology companies can't, they don't understand our world. They don't understand that creators you can't treat a creator like you would treat a company employee or a corporate employee. And that's true. Because we're the ones putting in the work, and that's what I was trying to bring up last week about celebrities occupying our space. No celebrities are coming in here getting equipment. You know what I'm saying? No celebrities are coming in here hooking up their equipment, getting lighting, making sure you have a decent space.
Fucking show up, talk,
exactly,
shit,
and leave. And it's some
You're
of them
getting the real fucking
yeah. So so to Joe's point, when we talked about a network, he has his own network. You know what I'm saying? He has his own network on YouTube. He's got ad space on YouTube. He's backed by Cash App, which is a huge sponsor. And now that nigga on Patreon, he's an officer, or he's got a title up there, and he's got equity in the company. That's going to make him work even further. And that type of equity, when you get equity in a company and you buy into shares into a company, that's generational wealth that you can pass on.
I was just about to say the real smart thing you did was that you just said, but the whole Bitcoin thing.
Yeah.
That
Bitcoin,
shit is fucking...
Bitcoin worth At one point in time, 28 cents is now worth over $38 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or it was worth, I take that back. It was worth like 28 cents, and now it's like $38 a share or $40 a share, or when you buy into it. But the way that I understand Bitcoin, and if you want to know more about Bitcoin, you can check out the episode that he had a couple of weeks ago. He had a guy on talking about it. And basically, Bitcoin is like owning
It's currency.
It's currency, but it's like owning a painting that nobody else has. Right? Like you own shares of a painting that nobody else has. And because nobody else has this painting, it's valued at a lot. So you ever hear them say, in the movies, they'll talk about like this work of art is so different and so abstract because it has this mark on it. Someone did this by mistake, which makes it more valuable. You raise the value of it. And that's what's happened with Bitcoin. So many people have bought into it. It has raised the value of it. And now that is money. That is equity. Those are things that you can pass on to whoever you want to pass it on to. Not necessarily, for us, it may not make you super rich, but you can get a good chunk of money. Speaking of that, we're talking about Bitcoin. Did you hear about GameStop? Did you hear about that whole thing, right?
It rose.
Yeah.
And then fell.
Yeah. So basically, GameStop, a bunch of guys had got together on a platform, and they started talking about these different stocks that weren't making money because of the pandemic. So you had apparently they said GameStop had been not making money, but then they also talked about AMC, and then there was one other one, AMC, the movie theater, and then there was one other. So these guys got together and they started buying stock. So a group of guys got together and they started buying stock. The reason they started buying stock is the more people that you can get to purchase the stock, the more the price of the stock will go up, and those that bought the shares obviously are going to make money. Well, once they started doing that, it just threw Wall Street off the wall, because you don't necessarily have to invest with Wall Street. Like me, I have a Fidelity account. I can call up Fidelity and say, hey, I need X amount of dollars moved towards X amount of shares on these stocks, right? So what happened was Wall Street got into a fizzy. They started losing money. And so these apps that they were trading on, like Acorn was the one that shut it down and stopped allowing people like me and you to be able to go in and purchase those stocks. Because think about it. If I see or hear on the news that GameStop stock is going up, and I go buy and you go buy and more people go buy, that stock's going to go through the roof and they're going to lose money. Yeah. They bet against it. That's what happened. So the guys were saying Wall Street was betting against it, saying stay away from it. And they said, they're betting against it. Let us go ahead and do the opposite. And that pushed the stock up, and these guys were making money. Like one guy said he had some money sitting in the bank, like $3,000. He said he bought, I forgot how many shares that he bought, and he earned like $10,000 in a month. Other kid, a little kid that was on. Dude. Yeah, the young dude. Did you see that? His mom got him some stock shares for his birthday in GameStop years ago. He got like $15,000 or something like that. So now there's this big thing about stocks because, it's supposed to be an open market for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are. You don't have to be on Wall Street. You should be able to purchase stocks and invest in anything that you want to. Well, Wall Street shut it down, basically. The bigger guys shut it down because they would say, oh, we don't want to lose money. Well, it's not supposed to be that way. People lose money all day long. We lose money all day long. I know I lost money before investing in stuff. Oh, yeah. So they can lose money, too, because they gamble with our investments every single day. Right. So they're trying to shit on the little man, again and prevent you from being able to make money off of a stock that's doing well, which is not right. So now they're having all these hearings about it, and the ethics committee are all involved. And, if you have access to capital, if you have access to your 401k or whatever it is, look at what you're investing in. Find out where your money's going. If you haven't looked at your 401k and you see that you got a good chunk of money there, see how to invest it. Call those guys up on the phone through your job, or if you got a little something that you want to try to find out about, find out how you can invest those stocks and see if you can bring in a nest egg and move your stuff around. Like me, I'm like in the middle. I'm not aggressive. I'm right in the middle, but I invest in like Walmart, Amazon, places like that. You know that money gonna come back. Yeah. So I've been doing pretty well. But I just think it's just like we always talk about. You always trying to shit on the normal, everyday, working class person because they're earning a little bit when you guys make millions and billions of dollars every day gambling with our money, which is bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. the more I understand stocks and shit like that, the more I'm like, damn.
Yeah. So I thought
Why haven't I been did this shit?
Yeah. I remember one time when I first had made a certain amount of money in my portfolio in my 401k, I was like, damn, I got to do something with this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I started asking some people that were there that were really big investing, and this old white dude told me what to do. He was like, yo, this is the one, this is the best one that makes the most money, and it's called a blue chip fund.
Okay.
And the blue chip fund that we have, that blue chip fund offers companies like Amazon, Amazon, Walmart, some other companies very, very well. I don't have a lot of my money invested overseas. It's just a small percent, but everything else is pretty much locked up in that. It's been doing very well. You know what I mean? So, yes. So, if you guys have an opportunity to definitely take a look at it. You don't have to be genius. Those people that are on Acorn, they break it down so simple for you, so you better understand exactly where you want to invest or how you want to invest things. But my whole point is, I think it's bullshit that Wall Street are trying to prevent everyday people from making money when they gamble with our shit all the time. On a GameStop stock, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? AMC stock. And if you go to some of those little apps where you can invest, they're telling you you're limited to what you can purchase. You know what I mean? Because they don't want you to drive the price up because they'll lose their shirts and they have to close down. But hey, the whole gambling thing's a racket anyway. You know what I mean? The whole Wall Street is a gambling racket anyway because they gamble every day with our money.
That shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's fucking legal.
It is legal. It is. They do say that it's legal, but
legal.
It is what it is, and hopefully, when they bring them, in front of everybody, that shit'll change. Right. One last note before we get ready to get out of here, Stevie. So Joe Biden's been in office for 3 weeks now, 4 weeks.
Yeah, he done.
I've been seeing some bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
I've been seeing some bullshit. People are like, whatever happened to him doing it on day one? Fucking conservatives. I was like, motherfucker. I was like, you mean him having to come in here and clean up shit that was fucked up for 4 years?
He did more in a month than fucking, what in a month, what he did in a month, it took fucking Trump like 3 months to do.
Yeah. One thing that he said he's not backing off of, he's still trying to do this whole bipartisanship shit, which I wish he would stop. I wish he would be like the Republicans and be like, yo, fuck it, we're gonna do what we want to do. Go ahead and sign this shit.
Right.
Yeah. Because there was rumors that the Stevie price was supposed to go down on the Stevie
from 14.
Yeah,
no,
but Joe came on and said he said there is no negotiations on that price point. Yeah. He said those that qualify will get $1,400.
Yo, I forgot what I seen, but the motherfucker was like, you want to act like you above everybody else? I'll fire you on the spot. I'm like, damn.
Oh no, you're talking about what? That's what I was talking about last week.
Like, yo,
when the week when you were out that week, I talked about that. You probably didn't go back and listen to the episode, but I said what he was saying was, if I hear you ever being rude to another staff member or talking down to them, he said, I will fire you on the spot.
He was dead ass.
Yeah, I will fire you on the spot.
He was dead ass.
Without question.
Yeah.
He said, if it ever gets to me, that's what you're doing.
He was dead ass.
Yeah, and I think he was setting that precedence because that's what Trump used to do. Trump used to talk to people, his staff members. Yeah. And so he just, I thought that was cool. I was like, damn, Joe, you coming in hot.
He ain't fucking around, bro. He ain't fucking around.
That sounds like some corporate shit.
Yeah, bro. That shit's he wants fucking the White House and that whole shit to look like it used to.
Yeah.
Like he
wants to go back to being normal.
To take that shit serious. Like, this is the fucking government. Motherfuckers just look at the government like, man, ain't fucking with the government. Like, nigga, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that since he was in office, motherfuckers take it as a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So Joe
taking that shit back to like,
Joe's getting back serious. He's done a lot of stuff. We'll see how things go. We'll see how it goes.
Uncle Joe.
Hopefully everything will work out. They'll get everything to the Americans that need it. People are hurting. There are people out here that don't have food. There are people out here that can't pay their rent. It's kind of jacked up that people are trying to come in and say, because they don't live that way or don't understand it, a day-to-day struggle, that people don't need it.
So I'm glad our vice president black, because she know.
Oh yeah, she know. And you know what else I like?
She like, you got to get this shit out now, Joe.
Yeah, and you know what else? You know what else I like too? The fact that she is of color.
Yeah.
I like the fact that if he does start to go this way a little bit, she can bring that shit back.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, so we'll see, bro. You know, I heard some of y'all still ain't got y'all stimmy though.
That's crazy.
Some of y'all got to go ahead and do that tax credit.
I done got that shit and spent that shit, bro.
Some of them got that tax credit. I saw some of them apparently got a debit card too, though. I mean, I've been hearing all kinds of shit though.
That's crazy.
But hopefully, y'all got y'all stimmy. You're doing what you need to do. You got another stimmy coming pretty soon.
The people that didn't get their stimmy yet, was the unemployed motherfuckers.
You stupid.
You know why you ain't get your stimmy? Because you ain't did no taxes. They ain't got no way to give you your stimmy. You know what I'm saying? They can't put it on your card because you ain't got one.
You ain't got no job,
you ain't
man.
Got no job.
Like Tommy.
You know what I'm saying? Tommy from Martin. You ain't got no job. That's why you ain't get your stimmy yet. So stop acting like the government full of shit.
Yeah.
Or they forgot about you.
Yeah. How about work, nigga?
When you ain't go to work. Nigga, you last. Okay?
Hey, and listen, fellas, Stevie, it's this time of year. We did this last year, and people seem to enjoy it. So I'm going to ask you again, because you're going to tell the truth about it. What do the ladies need to know when tax time comes about these niggas? What's going to happen?
It is that time, man. Oh, damn.
What do you need to know, bro? Yes, it's that time.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell them the scenarios.
This is off the top of the brain.
Yeah, go ahead. No
idea you were
I know, but I remember everybody loved it last year.
This is off the top of the brain.
Okay,
right?
go ahead. First thing.
He don't need to flip that shit to nothing. Tell him to flip the application over and sign the job history part. Fill that part. Flip that application over.
Get a job interview
and get the. You know what I'm saying?
So no. Hey, baby. Let me get 500. Let me go ahead and flip this 500 real quick.
I'm gonna just flip the 500. I'm gonna bring it back,
and we're gonna get 1,000, and then it's gonna be just like doubled up.
Like he ain't gonna do none of that. Okay, this is what we gonna say. Okay. I had to fire. I gave it to my man. He was supposed to get this. He fucked that up. I had to get this. Like nah. Just save yourself the trouble. Okay. Just keep it. Matter of fact, tell him, because he don't work anyway. He don't know shit about. Tell him they ain't even doing taxes this year. With the pandemic, he might believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't even doing taxes this year.
He gonna be like, yo, what's up with your taxes, yo? You ain't filing your taxes. Oh, they ain't
doing
COVID,
that shit
yo.
This year. COVID. He gonna be like, damn, I knew it. He gonna say, I knew it.
Dumbass.
Dumbass. You know, but tell him they ain't even doing taxes this year. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got to flip shit. All right?
No flipping.
No flipping. No alternators need to get your radiator.
No, the raggedy car. Don't go buy no car.
Don't go buy no damn lemon. Okay, motherfucker gonna go buy a 97 Bonneville. No, okay. A 98 Park Ave. Buick. No, okay.
And don't go buy the car, a new car, so you can stunt for about 3 weeks, and then when the car note is due, they come and repo in your shit.
Yeah. Trying to hide your shit in the garage. Nah. All right. Don't go buy no motherfucking 1998 Mercedes Benz. I got a foreign now, bitch. No, you don't. You got a problem. That's what you got.
That's definitely gonna be a problem, especially when that bitch break down.
Yeah,
that Mercedes ain't no joke. Yeah. The number one most expensive car as far as maintenance goes. Number one is BMW. Number two is Mercedes.
I tried to buy both of them bitches last year.
You don't want them.
Part of the crew.
You don't want them problems, bro.
Crew. I'm like, damn.
You don't want none of those problems. Trust me.
I want a Beamer.
You don't want those problems, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm like, shit.
The motherfuckers tell you that an oil change is $150. You don't want them problems, bro.
I'm like, fuck.
And you used to paying $14.99 for an oil change. Right. You don't want those problems.
I had one before. It's like I had one. My mom owned them shits. I like how them shits drive.
They're nice cars.
It's like I always fucking wanted one for me.
They're very expensive maintenance-wise, though.
You know what I'm saying? But don't go get no 98. All right? You might as well get you a note. If you know what I'm saying?
You stupid. You stupid.
Well,
this has been episode 57 of the 336 Pull-Up. I am Frank Styles, my man Stevie Kick. Stevie, before we get ready to sign off, you have any parting words for everyone? By the time they hear this and this drops, the Super Bowl, we'll know who the Super Bowl champs are.
So
all that good stuff.
Shout out the GOAT. Hopefully we shouting the GOAT out for a great win.
Okay. Shout out Tom Brady.
Shout out Tom Brady. You can follow 336 Pull Up on Instagram at the three. No. Follow me on IG at Stevie_Kick716, and follow 336 Pull Up Podcast on Facebook.
There you go.
At the 336 Pull Up Podcast.
Oh, you got that one out, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, you got that one out. Okay,
all
right. You can follow me, Frank Styles, at Frank_Styles. Styles is spelled STYLZ on Instagram. You can also follow our podcast page at 336 Pull Up Podcast. If you want to be a guest on the show, you can definitely reach out to us. We are always looking for new guests, new content, and a way to interact with our listening audience. And boy, we're not gonna announce it yet, but we got something coming in March for y'all.
Ooh,
yeah, we got something coming in March.
Y'all gonna love it. Y'all
It's different.
A select few.
Yeah.
Might.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be very interesting.
Yep. So we do that, but come March, we definitely got some heat for y'all.
No cap.
Got
no
some,
cap.
and we got some new, some other guests that are going to be coming on the show. New guests, and we're going to have some friends of the show back on. Obviously, we're going to touch base with them too.
We try going big time.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, make sure if you have not done so already, please go and follow us on our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Go and listen to those. Go and watch those videos. Watch the show. Make sure you check it out. We doing it, and look for more content to come here soon. We'll have more content coming, behind the scenes type stuff, and we also are going to be setting up Patreon for you, so we'll have more content to provide for you guys. So, be on the lookout for that. But other than that, we appreciate the support. We appreciate the love. Give us your feedback. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. Let us know who you want on the show. We'll try to reach out and make that happen. But other than that, I am Frank Styles.
I'm Stevie Kicks.
Yo, this has been episode 57 of the 336 Pull Up Podcast, and we'll talk to you guys real soon.
Yes, sir.
Got to do the ending. As far as this one goes, though.
Yes, sir.